Dreams, Desires, and Disappointments, Part 2. So I'm sharing this example and this story so you know what not to do, or you can switch your life around and do what I did that really helped. So when I first moved to Hollywood, I was super happy. I was working. I was a production assistant working on a TV show. I was an actor on some films, and my first job was with David Carradine doing a Tai Chi video. I loved both sides of the camera. I loved learning about creativity and working on set and producing and writing and acting. I loved it all. And where my dreams got smashed, and it's interesting, a photographer that did my first headshots said to my dad, "Don't let her light and her spirit get squashed." Well, I did. And that was a sign for what I needed to go through to be who I am today. So I had the pattern that I needed to heal, where people compete with me instead of make me better. It's that simple, actually. And so as I was living in my light and having so much fun and dreaming, I started to draw on relationships that competed with me. And then my dreams turned into desires. They had something I didn't. I was really good at believing in others and helping their careers. And I'll go ahead and name drop. I mean, why not? Let's be real. So Rob Schneider was one of the first celebrities I met. And at first we were just friends, and we actually ended up dating for 3 years and made Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo together. And they say you teach and give to others the very thing you need. So I didn't know at the time, I was 22, that I needed to believe in myself the way I believed in him. He was going through a hard time, and I said to him, well, do what your best friend Adam Sandler does. He makes his own movies. He had done Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. If you're aware of these people in films, you know what I'm talking about. Basically, they make their own successful films. And so he did. And he made Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo. And I got to be part of that a little bit. Why I say a little bit is because this is when my dreams started to get squashed and the competition started to happen. And I knew on some soul level I needed to focus more on myself, but I kept getting pulled into his world. And that kept happening to me with various actors, friends, and relationships. I had another serious relationship after that, a best girlfriend, all actors. And they were all making it, and they were all doing great. And I wasn't. So my dreams turned into desires that weren't happening, and then into disappointments because the people I loved around me that were succeeding weren't believing in me and weren't helping me to make me better. They were competing. So sure, I could call them all narcissists and they didn't help me, and that sucks. And a lot of people that know me and know the situation are like, screw them. But here's what I want to say. I have to own it. I created it. I didn't believe in myself enough. If I believed in myself more, either those relationships would have gone away and I would have drawn in better friends and relationships that supported me the way I supported them. Well, that's what's happening now. So I want to keep this short and sweet, and I hope that's a good example. And I could name drop more, but it doesn't feel right. Maybe another video, because you would know these people, these other actors, directors. Oh my gosh, the whole even Me Too movement. I was part of all of it. I was in Hollywood for about 8 years. I have so many stories I could share, but the point is, and if you want to hear more, please leave in the comments, let me know, and I'm happy to be real and share. The point is, I knew celebrities, I knew rich and famous people that were not helping me, that I was helping, and that's on me. I own it, I healed it, I cleared it, and here's the good news. I don't wish ill will on anyone, but karmically, are those people really happy after they got their success? A lot of people aren't, because you got to do the work first in order to receive the greatness of your dream. Because a desire or a goal that you achieve without the faith and love of yourself and life is, transitory. It's a moment of joy and then it goes. And then that's when the depression comes in. And I saw this so much in Hollywood. So I know now. So on my journey, this is what I want to end with today. It's not like, oh, poor me. I spent so many years struggling No, it was the universe and God preparing me that when I have whatever success I do have now in life, I enjoy it. It doesn't go away. I don't drop. I don't get depressed. I say thank you. I say thank you more and I expand more. How can I serve better? What can I do now? My cup is filled because I had a decade or two of growing, not having external success. I didn't get the parts and the money that all my friends were getting or relationships. I was getting spiritual growth. Whoa. And it took me so many years to see that. Like, why me? Why? I don't want to be a victim, but why is every best friend and serious relationship I have succeeding and I'm not? I know I don't suck. What's going on? I was being prepared. And that brings in another very important spiritual point, timing. I know people say divine timing, and it's so true. If I would have succeeded back then, this is what I get. I wouldn't have been happy. I would have married someone else. I would maybe be rich and famous and absolutely miserable. Instead, I was taken on a spiritual journey of healing trauma, having tools to help people out of suicide and the sexual abuse and all the things I see. I helped free people of that. I freed myself. That was my journey. And actually, one of my best girlfriends, who is a celebrity now, well, we're not friends anymore, and I send her love, but we went two different ways. And I made a video on red flags. I saw the red flags and I chose not to look at them. And one of them was, she would say, I feel worthless. I go do an acting part, and it means nothing. You go help people get out of trauma and make them feel better. Like, she was putting me on a pedestal and I was putting her on a pedestal. So the point is, trust in the divine timing of whatever it is you're going through, because my hell is now my greatest gift. And that is what Peter Levine, the somatic experiencing teacher I studied with, said, that trauma is hell on earth, but healing trauma is a gift from the God. So my gift now is, when I do have success with anything, not only do I enjoy it, it lasts because I'm already connected to my true self of service. That cup will never empty. That cup is always full. How can I serve? How can I be better? Fill up with my light. I don't let the darkness of ego take me down. And if I would have succeeded in the external world, especially in Hollywood, before I knew these tools, oh my gosh, I would have gone through what so many of them do. So I hope that helps for today. Give you peace no matter how hard your journey is or any desires you have not created. Know that it is for your best interest, that there's a divine power looking out for you, because if you get something before you're ready, the pain is even worse. And I know the ego makes you think, no, I just want that now. It's taken me years to figure this out, and I now truly believe it and have complete faith that timing is right for all of us, especially when your intention is to grow and to serve. So don't give up on yourself. Please leave any comments, and I'll make another video and answer your questions. All right, see you in the next one.